MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Washington Nationals and the Minnesota Twins. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And he'll step on first himself for the out. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. So stepping in, Matt Adams. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it. 2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run. So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Hit hard on the ground to first. The throw pulls him off the bag to second for 1, and it's wide of the bag and right by him. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
First baseman, Mark Reynolds.
Mark Reynolds is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. The 0-1. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And Reynolds wisely lays off there. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Now another 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Batting fifth, third baseman, number 6.
Anthony Rendon is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he misses 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing. You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs. So when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Here's another 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's Byron Buxton now. Lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
On the ground up the middle. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, Matt, they're going through a little bit of a skid right now. Not playing real well, but you kind of expect that. But you look for something to ignite them, to pull it out of it, win a game, and just really, this is when you really have to think about one game at a time to pull you out of it.
Tommy Pham stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Ripped on the ground to first. Reynolds scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself. And so striding forward now, Bryce Harper. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
34. Bryce
Looking at a
Harper.
fastball for a strike on the corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. The 1-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger. Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
You froze him on the fastball there. Bryce Harper becomes the first out of the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosario will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Second baseman Daniel
First
Murphy.
pitch on its way. Daniel Murphy is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Now in the box, Logan Morrison. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Logan
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. The windup and the 0-1. This is pulled into right, and Kendrick will make the play on it for the first out. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Eaton is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. In now, Brian Dozier, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Hard liner to center field. Harper will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's Howie Kendrick. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The right fielder, number 12, Howie Kendrick.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Left fielder number 2.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Adam Eaton comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. So it was a strikeout looking there. Adam Eaton is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike. Nick Castellanos now. He'll match up now with Joe Ross to lead off the inning.
Third baseman Nick.
Hard on the ground towards short. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Harper. Castellanos rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Twins grab the early 1-0 lead. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Stepping in, Amari Figueroa. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Line drive to left. Eaton makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Throw won't get him. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up. Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. Riding in once again, Eddie Rosario. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Kendrick has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! Digging in for his second at-bat, Max Kepler. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Max Kepler.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kendrick going back, still ranging back. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home run.
Baseman number 2, Brian Dozier.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Brian Dozier is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Here he is, falling behind. Another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters' counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side. Here's Matt Adams now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Designated hitter, Matt Adams.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. And he's doing that in this game.
And that's off his leg on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
Now batting.
Here's Mark Reynolds. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Reynolds.
And that misses for ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Third baseman, number 6.
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. 0-2 count and the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Center fielder,
Bryce Harper will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Digging in, Nick Castellanos. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Third baseman, Nick Castellanos.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Ready for another chance? Jorge Polanco. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. Ground ball right side. Reynolds fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in to try it again, Murray Figueroa. He hit a sac fly earlier. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. At the plate, Howie Kendrick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
The left fielder,
digging in once again, Adam Eaton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Center fielder, Byron.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And he's set down, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Eddie Rosario. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will find the wall down near the 328 sign. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. So digging in now, Tommy Pham. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. This one's down to 3rd. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping up now, Logan Morrison. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Ready for another shot now, Trey Turner. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Trey Turner.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Ready with another 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Adams. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Striding in once again, Mark Reynolds. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Grounded to third. This could be 2. To Dozier for 1. On to Morrison, and it's a double play. In now is Anthony Rendon, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Here's Bryce Harper now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Max Kepler. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup and the pitch. Soft liner to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
The second baseman.
Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Dozier waiting on the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. There to take it in is Harper, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance, Nick Castellanos. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he takes ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Hot shot on the ground to short. And there's his first base hit in this one. Digging in once again, Jorge Polanco. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. A called strike over the outside corner. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Eaton is under it. And that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Matt Wieters.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have for the starting pitcher.
And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Murphy. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that misses inside 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. That's wide, 2-0.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Here's Howie Kendrick. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Howie Kendrick.
A bullet to first base. And they will apply the tag. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Amari Figueroa. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Amari Figueroa.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And he's retired here, one away. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Buxton.
Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Ready once again, Eddie Rosario. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Liner towards second, and that'll get down for a base hit. Now batting, Tommy Pham. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
First baseman
standing in, Logan Morrison. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So coming to the plate, Adam Eaton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Adam Eaton.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Chasing after it is Rosario, and that's the first out of the inning. But speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Here's Matt Adams now. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Designated hitter, Matt Adams. Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat, ball 1. Hit hard to third, taken in by Castellanos. To second for 1, on to first, and talk about doing the job out. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Designated hitter, Max Kepler.
Now a ball line fouled to deep right and out of play. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Turner has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's Brian Dozier now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Turner is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Nick Castellanos now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one runs up high, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Harper will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Mark Reynolds, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 6.
In now is Anthony Rendon, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Fernando Rodney takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Morrison now, and there are 2 away. Here's Bryce Harper now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I was impressed by this outing, no doubt. The numbers don't lie. 7 1/3, very solid innings. And when you do that, you give your team a good chance to win a ball game.